People living in one La Crosse neighborhood fear one intersection is going to take someone's life if the city doesn't make a change.
News 8 Now's Jordan Fremstad is live at that intersection with what they are asking and why they are frustrated. Jordan.
Yeah, good evening, Mike and Martha. Well, I'll give you a little scene setter here of where we are exactly at. If you go south on West Avenue, just south of Mayo Clinic Health System, you'll turn left on Jackson Street, and then when you follow that street down about a half mile, you'll hit a fork that'll turn into State Road. You'll want to stay on Jackson Street, and you'll actually drive right by us here on this intersection. This is 20th and Jackson Street, and this is the problem intersection I spoke to neighbors about today. Several of them have told me that they have seen several close calls and several accidents, and the reason why is because this intersection lacks two red octagons that tell drivers to stop. Sometimes problems are not always obvious at first sight until you hear it.
Yesterday, I came back from a bike ride with my wife, sitting in the backyard. All of a sudden we heard, it sounds like a bomb when there's a car accident.
Gary Podesky lives 3 doors down and is also a city council member for this neighborhood.
Last December, I had asked about doing a traffic study here at 20th and Jackson.
He wants this study because people's lives depend on it.
There's so many near accidents every day.
I worry about you taking the kids for a walk.
Longtime La Crosse resident.
Oh, Hannah, don't you want me?
Janet Bonadurer Olson.
My whole life, born and raised in La Crosse, so.
Lives here too and has heard the problem several times.
Oh yeah, we heard the last one.
The evidence is left behind from just 24 hours ago.
A girl got out, and here's a little baby in an infant seat and another probably about a 3-year-old. And here's 2 kids sobbing, scared, the mother hysterical.
Everyone is okay, but the intersection doesn't tell people to stop.
We need stop signs here to slow this traffic down.
Steve Korger teaches at Longfellow Middle School just down the street.
But I want them to be safe on their way to school and on their way back from school.
My mom only allows...
This neighborhood is filled with children who have their whole lives ahead of them.
Logan Middle School?
I think there's at least 15 kids in the immediate area.
There has been a bunch of car crashes right here.
The current signs that exist are treated like a recommendation.
We're lucky if they even kind of yield.
This patch of asphalt has a reputation. People don't even have to ask when they hear that sound.
We knew exactly what the intersection was.
The frustrating part for Podesky is what it takes to change this sign to this sign.
And it has to meet certain criteria as far as accidents.
The timeline isn't efficient.
It's been over 6 months.
The gears are turning now to get one, but Podesky says people's lives are still at risk.
I don't want to have a dead baby 3 houses down on, excuse me.
Yeah, I am!
Another concerned citizen is 9-year-old Ariana.
A little bit. Because I just don't want people getting hurt.
These neighbors don't want to hear anyone else falling victim.
I shouldn't need an act of Congress to try and help people.
Because of the lack of a $100 sign.
We have to find a better way of doing this.
Now, just a block down from this intersection, you can see stop signs that neighbors tell me were installed not too long ago, and they say those stop signs have made a big difference at that intersection as far as accidents are concerned. Now, I did speak with Gary Podesky late this afternoon, and he told me that he has spoke directly with a city traffic engineer, and right now they are working to draft legislation that will go before the Public Works on Monday, and they could have those signs in place very soon because they're going to recommend that they replace these yield signs with those stop signs. So it looks like the concerns of this community are being heard by the city, which is good news. Reporting live on Jackson Street, I'm Jordan Fremstad, News 8 Now.
Thanks a lot, Jordan. Also, Podesky says call your local council person if you have a problem intersection that's in your neighborhood.